49ers just beat the Seattle Seahawks 27-7. Give the Niners credit. A win is a win. They took care of business. They lost their starting quarterback in the second quarter. Jimmy Garoppolo came in, was good enough to beat a terrible team, and the Niners are now 1-1. If their defense had played like it played today, last week they'd be 2-0. So there's a lot to be happy about from the 49ers perspective. But the thing is, the story about today that overhangs everything is that Trey Lance got his right leg mangled, and it wasn't his fault. Kyle Shanahan kept calling quarterback runs between the tackles when he didn't have to. He did it on a 2nd and 8. Trey Lance got hurt. The running game was working. The running backs were performing well. There was absolutely no reason to run Trey Lance the way he did as many times and the way he did. It was unnecessary. Now he's going to be out for a long time, and Jimmy's here. Jimmy's good enough to keep his team afloat, as we saw today. Jimmy's good enough to get this team to the playoffs, and he's going to need to do that because I don't think Lance is coming back anytime soon. But he's not good enough to win the Super Bowl. We know that already. That's why the Niners were doing the Trey Lance experiment. So if Trey Lance can come back in the playoffs, he needs to. If he can come back at any point this year, he needs to, because he still gives the Niners their best chance to win a Super Bowl. I keep going back to the 1972 Dolphins team. Undefeated, won a Super Bowl. That year, Bob Greasy broke his leg, dislocated his ankle. Earl Morrall replaced him for the rest of the year. Got the Dolphins into the playoffs. Greasy came back, led the team to a Super Bowl victory. Maybe Trey Lance can do that this year. I mean, that's the most optimistic way to look at it. The other way to look at it is that this is going to knock out his year and affect his career. And Kyle Shanahan just showed gross negligence for the 49ers first round pick last year, this year, and next year. That's the bad way to look at it. But we don't know how severe the injury is. We don't know if he's coming back this year or not. I guess we'll have to see what the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan says. But there's a very dark cloud hanging over a 20-point victory. Crazy.